Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go. Set up. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Ready. Ready. Come on. Come on. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Set. Let's go. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Let's go. Ready. Ready, ready. Down. Let's go now. Ready. Shut up. 70 Lions. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal. Check out. Check. Cougar 19. Ready? Go!
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. On the other side, Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Here we go.
Brings up second and 4.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
180.
In motion comes the tight end left. From the gun on third down is Burrow. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
11 empty. 11 empty.
That's good for us Cincinnati Bengals.
12.
They go play action with Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
11.
Burrow on play action. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shaw. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And here are the Browns for their opening drive. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns with 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you were playing this week or not if you were the head coach.
And they got the win.
You had the win, so you got to give him another chance.
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 75 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals take over first and 10. Out comes the Cleveland defense. They get ready and set for the next possession. Obviously a close game from the defensive standpoint. Maybe you don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense, whether it's doing it themselves, taking the ball away and scoring, or setting their offense up in a good position to give them a chance to fully be back in this game.
Sometimes that defense triggers the offense. We'll see.
At the 30-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11 Thomas.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
11 Thomas.
Play action. It's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Now it's Burrow. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. To throw now, here's Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Here we go.
Sanders to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. To throw is Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Cleveland.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Here's third and a few inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain on the play. First down, Browns.
Here's Sanders. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing, Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Browns first down.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Here we go.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 23-yard.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
11.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we
Makes
go.
it 3rd and 8.
Right in. Right in.
Burrow will throw. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught at the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards.
That's good for a Cincinnati
Gun.
Bengals.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
17 more yards. That's
Here we go.
Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended
2 of their
for
3
number
red
14.
zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Chubb will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Gain of 4. And it's down.
Now Sanders. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bengals first down.
11 empty.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
The
Browns.
Now Burrow. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this. Injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go.
They run with 4. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Sanders. And his throw here is incomplete. The Browns hit 3-0 here in the month of September, and they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Browns. Wan'Dale Robinson from 8 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Browns 14.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Bengals first down. First and 10.
11.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
On 1.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now second and 6.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 6. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle, complete. That's Shaw. Now third down and 7.
It's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Nick Chubb.
Second and 3 from the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 7.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
1.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Burrow looking to pass. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Sanders. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. What a week ahead we have in store. Plenty to get to, so here we go. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here, it's the Giants' defense making a statement. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Giants bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Lions, looking for a third straight win after an opening week loss, they lead at the half. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Eagles. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles looking to go 4-0. They lead at the half. And with that, time to take a look at what's still to come during what figures to be an interesting weekend in the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Again, they turn to Ford. 20! And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have 2 touchdown catches. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, 68 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 138 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's fourth. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Ford. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Up the middle they go. Sampson powering forward. Still going. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Point after here coming up. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, nice move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. T. Higgins leading the Cincinnati receiving corps out for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
36-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. They juked him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
12 more yards. That's another Bengals.
Here we go.
First down.
Now it's Burrow.
26-yard line.
Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find Higgins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
180.
7.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
42.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And he stopped immediately there. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Oh, and that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
That is caught, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Sanders to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is Sanders. Got his man complete over the middle. It's 4th. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On the ground with a tight end. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow will throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Browns drive about to get started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. 2nd down and 6 now. From the gun, it's Shador. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cleveland.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Call it a gain of a yard. And it's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Sanders. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Browns.
Here's Sanders. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Junior. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Browns.
This is Ford. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Gun. Cut.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced them to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. Open man, he completes it to Judy. From the 31, here's the 2nd down and 6. To throw again, here is Sanders. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
the tackle by Demetrius Knight. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw. Sanders. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brian Thomas, his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. But he trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thing.
Come on, ready?
3rd and 5.
It's a gain of
Guns.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
11 empty.
And to give the Brown the option. Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
11 Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Here we go. Right 80. Right 80.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Bengals, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Hawk 70. Ready. Let's go. 60. Set. Ready. Let's go. Set it. Let's go. Here we go. Set. Ready. Ready. Come on. Down. Ready. Here we go. Ready. Let's Let's go now. Ready, let's go. Tag! 19 Tiger! Huh. Tag! 70 Lion! Ready. Let's go! Bronco 80! Let's go!
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. His guys put together a strong opening month, winning 3 out of 4 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw, here's Ward. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36.
But it brings up 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Sanders to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's how you play field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more with Ford. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Now Sanders toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Ward. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Throwing now, Ward. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Take it at the 37. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The Browns at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes, but it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Sanders going to throw again. Setting up a screen for Judkins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Sanders. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They hand off to their big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The try here for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Gets around him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. A beautiful fake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down, Titans.
Off the bootleg, Ward swinging this out for Pollard. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They're taking up the gut. Oh, spinning away. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cardinal, go!
To throw is Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The Browns on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he's free to midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Sanders. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing again at Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Past the 60.
Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
60 by 60.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go.
Throwing, Sanders. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They will start this drive with Ford. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. To throw is Sanders. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
On play action, here's Shador. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Shador. Touchdown, Browns! Wan'Dale Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have regained the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
60 by 60, 60.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A punt at 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Titan football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, Ward. That's complete to DK. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Second and 5. Looking to throw. Moore. That's dumped off to Pollard. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working out of the gun here, Ward. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And here, it's the Giants' defense making a statement. This a big play early in the ballgame. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Jordan Whittington. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Rams move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Justin Fields. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Sanders. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Sanders to throw. Pass caught by Fannin. And he'll be out right at the 35.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Dragon 60.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Incomplete. Turnover on down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And that is incomplete. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Here we go.
This is Ford. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Jerry Judy. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake, Ward. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now, Ward. He's got it complete to Tolbert. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Tiger.
Throwing is Ward. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First down, Tennessee.
To throw is Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to Tony Pollard. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
Pollard one more time. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They've got it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal. Back to throw. Ward. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Browns first down.
Now Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's 4. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Sanders once more. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. Second and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing, Sanders. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. To throw is Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Second down and 6 now.
Here we go.
They run with 4. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. Well, remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say,
and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brian Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Ward off the play fake. Cockrell holds it in left side.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Titans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans 1st down.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg, Ward swinging this out for Pollard.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run here with Jenkins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the 29-yard line.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Ward. That's complete to DK. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here we go. This is 4th down. Dancing to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Up the middle they go. 4. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here is Cam Ward and the Titans down 21-20. Less than 90 seconds to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot.
Hey!
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tennessee.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. He'll look to throw. There's Tolbert. He's got him. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They toss it down to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 36-yard line.
And his throw here's incomplete. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready, go. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
We can't be totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And it's 3rd down.
And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a second-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Browns 28.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Set to kick off.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play. And that...
Man, it's caught inside the 10.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Browns, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
on. Set. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Go. Set. Ready. Ready. Let's go. Ready, ready. Down. Let go. Here we go. Shot. Set. Set. Let's go now. Ready. Set up. Go. Ready, ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Come on. Come on. Ready, ready. Ready, let's go. Viking 18. Shut up. Ready? Hawk 70. Go. Let's go. 70 Timber. Ready? Come on, come on. Ready, ready? Let's go now. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Here we go, shot! Hunt. Shot! Ready, go! Ready! Hunt, hunt. Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Shut up! Ready! Set! Set, go! Down! Ready! Come on, set! Viking 18! Hut, go! Let's go now! 19, try! Hut up! Let's go! 60 Eagles! Shut up! Here we go, here we go! Hut, hut. Here we go, shot! Ready? Shot! Ready? Check out! Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Ready, ready? Shut up! Hunt. Come on, set. Ready. Let's go now. Ready. Let's go. Check out. Here we go. Ready. Set. Get up. Here we go. Set. Huh. Set. Ready. Go. Ready. Huh. Ready.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And this is Malik Neighbors. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Giants are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Josh Allen. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And it's Mark Andrews. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Ravens improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team ready to return to action following that dreaded early season bye. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's three simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Sanders to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Sanders escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
Ready? 15-yard line. Ready. Set.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And a nice gain there is going to be taken down just shy of the 20. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
The 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Saints first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Rattler. Gets this complete to Shaheed. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. 3rd and 5.
50, great. Ready.
Here's Rattler. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they turn to 4. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
He was brought down
40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
1st down, Cleveland.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And down to the 41. The Browns in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. To throw is Sanders. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Come on.
It's 3rd down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Wandale Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one.
Ready.
2 yards to go, second down.
Here we go, set.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Rattler. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down.
Back at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 8.
Third down and 10.
Set. Red. Set. Hut. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Rattler working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. And the Saints first down.
Kamara up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's good
Down.
for another Saints.
Blue. 32.
First and 10 at the 33.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To the air is Rattler. There's Chris Olave. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7.
Rattler wants to throw it. That's Olave bringing in another one. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A 41-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after here coming up. And that makes it 14-10. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, Your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Ken Black.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Black one.
Kamara trying again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 6-yard
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
Now he's free at the 35.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Jerome Ford with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point attempt to come here. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Nice move by Lewis. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Rattler. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. The Saints, 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Ford. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
On the stop. A gain of 7. First down, Browns.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And outbounds right around the 20.
Dale Robinson. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
This is Ford. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Sampson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Sanders. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. You need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
2nd and 6. Back to Kamara for another catch. And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Kamara, the ball carrier. Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
They'll look to throw here. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Out of the gun now on third down. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And he fields it cleanly. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Browns first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Sanders.
2nd and 6.
He gets it to Thomas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They run with 4. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Saints 13.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Powering his way forward. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Complete to number 41, Alvin Kamara. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now Rattler. Alvin Kamara wheeling it in on back-to-back plays. So they'll line up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now here live in New Orleans. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Okay.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Intercepted. The Saints take over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mason Graham in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Throwing is Rattler. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They will start this drive with Ford. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
On play action, here's Shador. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. To throw now, here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
2nd and 4.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Tries the left side and finds Olave. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air is Rattler. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cleveland offense making their way out. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Sanders. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Sanders pass.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Brian Thomas, 41 yards. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The New Orleans offense set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Hut, 60 red. 60.
Rattler wants to throw it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 84 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Makes the score Browns 35.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. Oh, some strong running. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 17. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rattler working out of the gun. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3.
50, green, ready, go. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run. This is Jenkins. And he will have the Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So it's a win here for the Cleveland Browns, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their 2nd-year quarterback.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So for the Browns, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.